I'm sure this already happened to you. You were watching a soccer game and then all of a sudden you're watching on YouTube, and then your neighbors, they know before you that a goal happened. Like more or less 18 seconds earlier than you. And you're watching YouTube, you don't know what happened, and 18 seconds later, you know a player scored a goal. Did it happen to you already? Why does it happen? I'm going to explain to you through mathematics why this happened. So why streaming is always delayed when you're watching on YouTube comparing to the television, to the broadcast TV. So to know why this happens, we have to know how time is counted on broadcast TV and streaming YouTube, to know the delay time. The delay time on broadcast TV, it has to do with encode the signal, transmission to the satellite, and decode. And on streaming YouTube, you have the time being the encode, upload, buffer, and decode. So let's take a look how it happens in real life. Well, to encode on broadcast TV, the camera is capturing the signal. It takes 0.5 seconds. And then they have to transmit this signal to the satellite, which is out of our planet. It's on space. More or less 36,000 kilometers away from here. And this signal, they must go to the satellite and then come back to Earth. It's two times 36,000 kilometers. And this signal travels on the speed of light. So we have to divide everything by the speed of light, which is 300,000 kilometers per hour. If we do the math, the time spent here would be something around 72,000 kilometers divided by 300,000 kilometers per hour, which is going to be more or less approximately 0.24 seconds. 0.24 seconds. And then the signal arrives on your television and it has to decode the signal, which is another 0.5 seconds. So adding everything together, 0.5 plus 0.24 plus 0.5, this is going to be 1.24 seconds, more or less, is the delay time on broadcast TV. So the player is playing right now, they kick the ball to the goal, they score a goal, and you know 1 second later what happened in real life. It's like very fast on broadcast TV. But on streaming, on YouTube, when you watch a live event on YouTube, first they have to encode the signal, but the encode on YouTube happens through chunks. Each chunk is 4 seconds. Each chunk is 4 seconds. And then they have to upload. They have to upload, routing the signal. This is 2 seconds. It takes 2 seconds to happen. And then this is the most terrible part, the buffer. Because the buffer is equivalent to 3 chunks, more or less. 3 chunks. So this is equivalent to 12 seconds. 12 seconds. And then we have to decode the signal, which is very fast. It's like television. It's 0.5 seconds. Now, if we add everything here, we are going to have that the time spent on YouTube in comparison to the broadcast TV or to the real live event is going to be 4 plus 2 plus 12 plus 0.5. And this is going to be incredibly 18.5 seconds of delay. 18.5, almost 20 seconds later in comparison with the television. On broadcast television, 1.24. And on streaming, 18.5 seconds. So now you know it's always better if you have the chance to choose TV or YouTube. If you want to watch the real live event, you just have to choose broadcast TV. It's always better because it's very fast. Streaming is always a little bit later, and the signal takes a very long time to be decoded and for you to watch the live event. And now that you know that, and now that I saved you from any kind of live event, even the World Cup 2026, hit this like button. Subscribe to Procopio the Math Hacker. I am Procopio the Math Hacker. And see you next class.